one, threshold monitoring is obviously complex, and we need to look at it on an individual client basis. But one thing that I've seen developing and that I think is really interesting and is potentially going to make it even more complex is that on the multi-manager side, I think managers are starting to figure out, okay, how's threshold monitoring going to work for me? And is someone else going to eat up my threshold? Some other manager going to eat up my threshold? And should I get out in front of that and sort of reserve a piece of that threshold so that I know where I stand and I'm not surprised? So I think we'll see that a lot more in phase 6. And then if I could just go back to the Aana discussion, just a quick practice point for people. So I think, everyone on the panel highlighted the fact that the rules are slightly different across different regimes, and you may have to calculate under multiple regimes. One thing that I would point out for people, or maybe suggest that people take a look at least for a base guide, is ISDA has really good materials on products that are in scope across different jurisdictions, as well as the differences across different Aana calculation periods and whether or not you average on a month-end basis or a daily basis and what months are covered. I think it's really important for people to get a good sort of foundation on that. It's very, very complex, the Aana calculations, and in my experience, if you don't have that good foundation to understand what the differences are amongst the regimes, you're never going to get to the right point. So, you can start, maybe it'll make the work a little bit easier for people by starting with some of the resources that ISDA has available on both the product table and the Aana summary.
Yeah, and actually Amy from ISDA did send us the link to send out, so we'll send that out with the materials after, because ISDA has produced a whole host of materials that is available for members. So we definitely will do that.